just because of Green Knight. Let's turn that frown upside down. Oh.
Aw.
I don't know if I prefer structure like that.
What are you messing with their bodies?
All four of my most trusted advisors had told me we should break our...
Where is it, Papa?
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck off, you. No, I'm gonna have to.
Oh my god. I still follow Attack on Titan on Facebook, and occasionally, you know, because they're dicks, they post clips from the new episodes.
Yeah.
And there's just one I see here of a guy on a horse just casually letting himself being snacked on by Titan. Here, I'll even show you this. But it's like, come on!
No, they weren't paying attention. They were looking at...
How does a Titan sneak up on you? You're on horseback!
There was... Because, what
The
happened...
horse is so calm!
Do you want to know what happened?
I
Aaron...
really don't care.
Aaron and Ymir get captured, and they're not even focusing on fighting any other Titan. They're just trying to get them back. Was what was going
What's
on.
this?
And they were so focused on what
yes,
was
I've
happening,
heard that
which
the
was,
Legion has sometimes had to quell tribes that did not
What
share
are-
its vision.
that are like
The
14
Khans, though, were protected by
tall
Caesar's
Titans
emissary.
snuck up on you and ate you?
Take
Or-
your
sorry,
slant.
14, what am I talking about? 14-meter tall Titan.
a lot more bad
I've
than
heard some
another
things
guy
from my
who,
most... But I want to
he
leave a
wasn't even
legacy
bad.
of
He wasn't
greatness
even
when I
bad, yeah,
die.
and he just gets-
My
and he
tribe.
just gets his head bitten off.
Tell me then,
What the
if
hell
I don't
is
join
Attack
with
on
Caesar's
Titan?
Legion,
It had
where
so
will I
much
find my
potential.
tribe's lost glory?
It's gotten weird. Like, I've looked far ahead into it. It's strange.
I kind of this is kind of almost insulting to this point, but I feel like season 2 onward of Attack on Titan is going to be what season 1 of Sword Art Online was.
It's kind of utter nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
I'm eating all the food. So wait, are you still watching Attack on Titans, or can I spoil something?
No,
for you?
I'm not.
I've already seen season. I've already seen far ahead. I don't really care.
I've already seen all the spoilers.
Oh, so you already know that they're not alone, that
Yeah.
humanity survived.
Yep. That was what was in the basement.
Yep.
Proof that there was life beyond the walls.
I figured it was either that or Aaron's dad's porn stash, which honestly would have been a better thing.
I also discovered why they were keen on capturing Aaron, because his father injected him with the ability to control Titans.
Yep. No, his father injected him with Titan serum. He already had the ability, and he let him eat him to become
The
a
followers
Titan
of the
shifter.
apocalypse keep many
He stole
records
that
of the past.
ability from,
Until you
the
do
former
find me
princess,
something, though,
which was,
know that I still plan to lead the great Khans to...
Petra?
I don't know.
Her half-sister, her older half-sister.
See, the thing is that these words, they both mean nothing to me, and yet piss me off.
Then look it up.
This was a show about humanity's last stand against these monsters they have no hope against. What happened?
Apparently,
Fans.
No, it wasn't even the fans.
it was a whole lie about them being the last remnants of humanity.
Like, honestly, where the show gets bad, and this is my opinion, you can disagree with me all you want, the show gets bad as soon as Eren comes back from the dead the first time. When it's revealed that he's a Titan. Like,
Yep.
I feel like there's still glimpses of hope in that last part of season 1, but, like, Eren's not an interesting character.
No, he's not.
His voice acting is so funny.
Eren's not an
Eren
interesting
pisses me
character.
off.
Eren, if Eren had stayed dead, that would have been a nice path for the show to take, and it would have opened the way for much more interesting characters to take the
I like
helm.
I like how Krista finally stopped being so
Hello?
frightened of everything.
You've done a good turn
After
for the
you revealed
NCR,
that
and
she
now
was
we'd like to
also
do one
Shepard.
for you. You're not alone out here.
And I think it's really cool that there would be a lesbian couple.
Yeah.
Because in the show it felt like they portray like, you know, she was she said she felt like she was nothing to her, that she was afraid of showing her what she really was, and Christy was like, no, it's bullshit.
That's honestly the highest point of the show. That's all I can say is that the fact that there are lesbians, they exist in this show.
Actually, I believe they did make.
Very quickly.
Not, I know. Wasn't it like they was gonna make Levi and Aaron the couple too? Wasn't that like an idea or something like that?
It's a very widely hoped for fan couple. But like, I've always feel like Levi was more of a father figure to Aaron. Granted, abusive one, but
He's kind of a dick.
yeah, but that's his whole personality.
Yeah.
In technicality, wasn't Levi supposed to die pretty soon? He was just supposed to be kind of like
Yes.
the asshole
No,
that nobody liked.
Like I said, I just counted the fans affecting the plot earlier. That's something I feel like the fans have prevented the death of a few characters, including the
Hey, anything going on?
maybe Tom's still alive.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still alive.
I feel like fan favorite characters stay alive. And honestly, with a show like Attack on Titan, that's not a good way to go. Attack on Titan could have been.
Emily says you're
something
working
like
with her
Game
on
of
bugging the
Thrones,
Lucky 38.
with a
That in
rotating cast. Something like
the
that.
Great Cons.
Keeps it fresh.
Yes, some years back we
I
taught
don't know
them
if I
reading,
want Attack on
writing,
Titan,
basic
like,
science.
Ideal.
I was
Attack on
never
Titan
much
to last
involved in the
until
cultural
it
side of that
was-
project.
I think if
He's
I
a
were to
member of the
rewrite
followers
Attack on
like
Titan,
myself,
make it
but his
slightly better. I would have had
I
Eren
do
die,
recall him being fascinated by the
and
cons. He
the
kept
humans
going on about
inevitably
parallels to some ancient historical
the
empire
hell?
or
Somehow
another.
push back the Titans, and then just the series ends with that little glimmer of hope that they were able to push them back out of the Trost district or whatever from the first season. And
I
it
would
just
have
ends
even gone
there.
further and say, you know, they expand the walls. Something like that.
I don't know. I just like an open ending. Why do we always end up talking about Attack on Titan during Fallout?
Both post-apocalyptic and most of the humanity has died.
He rarely stops in here
One thing
these
I can
days.
never get over about this
You
show is
do
just
best
how
to look for him
their
out in the
faces stay the
wastes
same.
east of New
The
Vegas.
Titans.
He's always looking for new tribes
Some
to
of them
study.
fucking freak me out.
Oh yeah. I'm still curious.
He's a
about
member
what
of the followers.
Titans are exactly. I'm
I
sure
do
it's
recall
been
him being
explained.
It's been
fascinated by
explained
the
that they are humans.
Mm-hmm.
They're just all
What-
humans.
Yep.
It's never really has he actually figured out because
Like
I
who's
know
that?
the writer was teeter-tottering on how Titans became, whether it was a scientist that got pissed off with the religious faculty and said "fuck y'all, I'm gonna destroy humanity," or it was the Nazis and
It's
the
always
people
the
of.
fucking Nazis.
Well, no. The reason why they say that is that when they look at the pictures that show humanity still survived, it was during like World War II era, and it's already considered wide believed that, you know, during the events of what they're going through, it's like it's a couple hundred years after that, and so it's believed that basically what their humanity, who's in the wall, is basically the Germans that were kicked off and like isolated from left on the side.
The Legion better
To
watch
die.
out now.
And their descendants.
Like
I know that those were two big theories.
The end of season 2 has been revealed that they are humans because I can't somewhere early on in the season they went to Connie's hometown.
It's been
and
a long
found it
tour.
completely deserted.
All I can think about
And then
now
they
is
just
going
see
back
one
home.
Titan there on the ground, and the problem was they had no idea how it got there because its legs were too small to be able to walk. Oh, I'm dead serious. And then at the end of the season, Connie goes up to Levi and tells him, you know, they're former humans. Do you have proof? He shows him a picture, and the woman's face was looked exactly like the Titans.
Now I'm kind of upset that I'm more upset now that Attack on Titan Abridged got taken down so quickly, because if they had actually been able to make it to that particular story point, I feel like they would have thrown something in about Alec.
Hey, you look like someone with a
question.
question.
Vacation or something.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating
okay.
tribe with a
he's
long
like,
and unfortunately tragic
it's
history.
revealed it's the Nazis.
Their original
Out there
incarnation,
to
much
see
farther out
this.
west, was almost completely wiped out
Like,
by
that
one of
would
those
be an
itinerant
interesting-
heroes so common in the post-war years.
I don't know if Team 4-Star would
Then,
do
of
that
course,
kind
the
of
new
reference
Khan
role
suffered a
humor,
similar
right?
fate.
It sucks
Some say
that
at the
they
hands of the same hero,
forced
though
to
of course the
cancel the
dates
show.
are all wrong for
Oh
them.
my god, October's coming up, so
Yeah.
next episode
Well,
of...
after they
I'll say,
migrated to the
woo!
Mojave,
I
they
can't wait for it to
established
be delayed
relations
until
with them, but that
January.
soured when all they wanted was to
Or
make drugs.
in a year or two.
The NCR
Yeah,
eventually
actually.
took them down quite
Oh,
a
dude,
bit,
next
but the
week
really
Rick and Morty.
fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole.
Yay!
You see,
You sound a little.
I'm hesitant.
Why?
oh, of course, I'm sorry, I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone...
If it's saying it's
Here,
gonna come
I
out,
salvaged this book
I
from an
don't
old
think it's gonna be
library.
delayed.
It's a history of people called the
No, it's
Mongols.
beneficial
I think that's what the
for
Khans built. You should read it.
Like, it's the end of this month, right? July?
Yeah, 30.
Okay. Oh man, if you're watching this, that means you've already passed the time. You've already been able to watch it. Do you think they're gonna re-release the first episode of season 3 as the premiere again, or start with it?
Probably. Like, they showed it last night. Like, yeah,
Well,
get
they
the
showed it-
abridged version.
What?
He's talking about the about the
Do it.
comments.
Oh yeah. So we're good 55 minutes in. We give at least almost another podcast by the time this episode comes out.
Alright, let's go talk to Papa. Please tell me his real name is John. So I can call him Papa John's.
Ah,
You want to spend the night?
No, it's too late.
Okay, I understand, but I thought I'd ask because I feel like now that I'm actually caught up on editing Drunk with Sword,
I don't want to do another drinking stream so soon.
fine, we'll do it next week.
I've been having Vietnam like flashbacks.
this is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite
Of
behind.
what? You being an
We'll
idiot
begin
or
readying the
throwing
camp
up?
to move.
Yes,
As
both.
soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll
No,
depart.
being an idiot, that was pretty
Great
fucking fun
cons.
that night.
Drive
but,
Caesar's
morning
dog out of our
after.
camp. If he's
First
too
of
slow
all,
to
you
flee,
didn't drink, like,
kill him.
any water.
Mhm.
So that was your first.
Yeah, that
mistake.
was my fault.
Second of all, you drank a lot very quickly.
You've helped me see Caesar for what he is, and I thank you for that. But if
You basically partied like a college student, college frat boy.
Oh,
you should ever tire
well,
wandering
I know
alone,
leads to-
seek us out.
I now know my limits and my hatred for Fireball.
Oh, I have an idea. So I was thinking about this at the wedding I went to a couple of weeks ago. When you get married, you have your best man. You get what's the bride's version of best man?
Bridesmaids.
No, not
Maid of
not
honor.
the bridesmaids. Maid of honor, yeah. And then you also have the bridesmaids and the groomsmen. I'm just thinking about who would I choose, honestly. Like I got my two brothers; those are pretty dead giveaway candidates for groomsmen. And then of course, Pilot probably as my best man.
There we go.
If I chose
Now he's killing him.
If I
Should I
chose Seven Hats to be my best man, it would be unfair to Darks, and if I chose Darks to be my best man, it would be unfair to Seven Hats too. So
I don't
by
think that'd be
choosing
a good.
Pilot, I'm being unfair to both of them. See,
Well then, you can't go wrong with that. But I feel like I would make a horrible
but I
business.
still need one more groomsman. You see my issue here.
I don't. Baby, the only person I'd be able to take would probably be either like Melanie, Ashley, and Sarah.
Sarah.
That'd be it.
But that's
I don't have
if,
friends.
Yeah, you don't have friends.
Oh no, I'm your friend though.
She doesn't have girlfriends.
I don't have a lot of girlfriends.
I think weddings are very sexist in nature, but like this definitely shows. Like I'm the kind of person, I have more girlfriends than guy friends. You can see that by the amount of people I would trust to be my groups, and 2 of them are my brothers, who I was forced to live with for like 18 years. So I kind of had to.
And I just don't have that many friends, period.
Dude, I've been with my brothers. Dude, I've been with my brother for 21 years. Do you think I get along with them?
More or less.
No.
Okay, who would
And then there's
you
me.
choose for your groomsmen?
You! Because you're much more better.
I would probably be able to be your best man.
Oh, sorry, best man.
Yes.
Groomsmen?
Did you have
You
enough?
gotta choose 3 guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is
Can
an
I
issue.
hire them?
Male strippers for pilots.
Oh, fuck that! Just post on Craigslist.
Yeah. We're a sad bunch. Honestly, if I'm speaking perfectly honest, if
We'll
I
get
got
you
married,
a bunch of female strippers and we'll put them in suits.
I'm down.
This is why you two are my best friends.
See, the thing is, everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to bang the groom.
Technically, I'd actually make
Base.
Zoe a groomsman.
Yes, I feel like that would be a smart idea.
Hmm?
Make Zoe a groomsman. I feel like
Did
if
he change his name?
what?
Change his name or anything like that? So?
She said a while back when she does the operation, she's gonna have a different name, but I can't remember it.
The operation hasn't completed, so still a she or?
She's
Good
so
riddance.
she.
We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's done anything about it. In any event, no one will miss
She's more
them.
of a brother to me
And
than
I've got
my
another
actual
mission for you.
brothers.
We've had some disturbing
Yeah.
reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it seems... I need you to uncover what they're up to and stop it if it threatens.
Oh, I know the
Head to their casino, Gomorrah, and ask around. If you discover that what they're up to threatens the Omertas themselves likely won't be forthcoming, so you may need to talk to some of their
I
help.
can't remember exactly what I said.
Our preliminary research shows that the Omertas used to do some business in Freeside, mostly buying weapons. Any other questions?
Dude, it's gonna take a lot to fuck up.
Liza
our friendship.
O'Malley at the embassy may have some information for you as well. Dismissed.
I didn't have that. I didn't have that worry.
Yeah, because we were at an age where
I didn't have
give a
any
shit.
inhibitions. I was very socially awkward, but I was at that right at the good point of my life where I was okay with them, and it didn't bother me. Now I'm just like, I am very socially awkward, and if I say something wrong to this person, they won't speak to me ever. Yet somehow I landed this piece of art.
Nice.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
This woman. I don't know.
This
Oh,
woman.
I just thought you would say piece of ass.
This
I think somebody's trying to text me. Give me my phone.
Oh. 5G, join the fun. AC-23 is having fun in your
No, my
area.
fucking coworker put down my phone. She somehow hacked into my phone.
Just delete the app.
I'm too lazy.
That's kind of the funniest thing that's happened to me all day.
I can't. The reason I kept down is because I feel like I need to interact with more people.
Just get Tinder, man.
And a live streaming. No, not today.
No.
I feel like a live
Alright, I'm
streaming.
gonna be
app, no.
honest. I can't remember how long ago it was. I think it was either... No, I guess it would have been before me and Kristen started. Me and some friends from work decided that we were gonna all start Tinder profiles as a joke.
Oh, I remember you showing me this.
Yes. Nothing ever came from it, but it's sad. Nobody ever matches with you. And it's sad. At least you feel like me. I don't consider myself a bad looking individual, but Come on. That's just sad. Although I think I've determined that it's more the area that we live in.
I believe more the type of girls that like I'm interested in don't really go on this kind of thing.
You'd be surprised.
They're not really outdoorsy people. I feel like
Online dating is at an all-time high for because people don't like the
social interactions.
social interactions anymore. And I'm totally okay with that. It's just it's hard to make new friends that way.